Okay, as you can see, we are on the daily races again. We're on daily race B, and we are just doing as the title of the stream explains. We are improving our driver rating for the Manufacturers Cup so that we can get some more points on the table. Currently, we do have a pretty good position currently in the Manufacturers Cup. All of those videos are going to be uploaded as YouTube videos though, not live streams. I'm currently editing them right now. They're all going to be uploaded at once, most likely. But we have the Manufacturers Cup. There's been a lot of dirty drivers in my lobby, and they have tanked my driver and safety rating. I'm currently at a B driver rating, which was at C momentarily. And my safety rating, or my sportsmanship rating, has been at C as well, which is not ideal because that means we get put into more dirty lobbies. So we are just going around daily races and trying to improve on those scores and make them a little bit better so that we can get some more points and get some tidy races and clean racers, because people keep throwing me into the wall or stopping in the middle of the track and I have nowhere to go or something like that. And yeah, I don't like having bad ratings. I do care about my ratings quite a bit. So we're just going to go around the track a couple times, and currently what we're doing right now is I am trying to set a fast qualifying lap because I haven't had a pole position on this daily race for a while, and I'm trying to fix that so that I'm not at the back of the pack fighting the dirty races in C-class sportsmanship ratings and being sabotaged essentially. So the next Manufacturers Cup round is on Wednesday the 15th. Once again, as I mentioned, it will be a YouTube video. Oh, that's a bad line. Oh, getting a little bit tail happy out of that corner. Yeah, so the next Manufacturers Cup is on the 15th of May, and it is around Deep Forest. Once again, I am running the Ferrari currently, and I did get a third place when it was Interlagos. Once again, YouTube video. Oh, going a bit wide out of that turn there. Still trying to get this sector right. Quite a bit better there. Let me just quickly set up the stream so that I can see when people message. Okay. Now I haven't touched this race in a bit, nor this car. I got too used to the Ferrari, so I'm trying to get used to this car again. Having a pretty good line coming out of that 100-degree bend. Pretty good. 3/10 up on our previous best. Still cannot nail that corner for the life of me. I've tried so many different lines and I just can't get it. I've been practicing so much. I did learn at some point that you do need to have a lot of engine braking for that turn. which I just can't seem to get. Okay, so we're losing time actually. We did set a 1:42.9, so we're at least getting a decent lap. Alright, we're almost half a second up on our best lap. Oh! Messing up that final sector. And going all the way down to only 2/10 up. Alright, so we've got a lot of time to find. Open up our sector board. So the optimal at the moment is reading a 1:42.1, sorry. Which is a pretty fast time. My qualifying lap currently is a 1:42.1. God, I can't speak today. I'm going faster, but slower through the braking point. Running wide and shaving off way too much speed, and we are now half a second down. I don't know. There we go. Got that corner, finally. Okay. Okay, maybe not. Didn't get a good exit out of there. But we will try to maximize it when we come down to the hill and get to that sweeping right. Once again, using the engine to brake into third gear, try to get as much speed out of the corner as possible. Going 2/10 faster. So we're currently half a second behind, but we were going faster through that sector. Alright, so we are gaining on our time, so we know that we can go faster through there. Oh, very messy on that last... Oh, really, really messy on that last turn. So we've got to fix that. Alright, so we've got time for one more lap, so it's got to be a perfect one. Setting a 1:43 flat. Alright. A little bit too much of a lift. Whoa, that was... Yeah, I knew that was messy. Ah, could have been good. Could have been good, but got a little bit too tail happy. See if we can find half a second. Alright, so we got some consistent times though, so that's alright. Maybe when we finish this race, we'll come back and Maybe when we finish this race, we'll come back and set some qualifying times. Try and go a bit faster. Yeah, it was a 1:42.6, that's not bad. Go straight into the wall so that we give ourselves damage before we start the race. Do some donuts. Alright, here we go. Coming into the race, and we are starting in P3! That's not bad! I haven't had a P3 start in a while, so we'll have to see how we can do. Super GT Wannabe and Unpin It are pretty fast drivers. I've had them in previous lobbies, so we're going to have to see what we can do here. Hope that they bin it on the first corner, go straight into the wall, If not, we can just drive straight into the back of them and send them off into the Shadow Realm and give ourselves a penalty, serve the penalty, and then just completely go for it. That seems like the strategy to me. We'll just send them off into outer space. What do you guys think? I think that is an amazing strategy. So Unpin It is in the Vantage, which has a higher top speed than us on the straights, but is a little bit of a boat through the corners, so might be able to get him, might not, I don't know. The R8, I don't know, I've never really driven the R8, so I'm not entirely sure how that's going to perform, how good that is. So we'll just have to see. Let's have a look. So, alright, 1 second left. Zonomoshi is behind us, but he is pretty fast in a race. Hello viewers, that's correct. Alright, here we go, starting the race. Now we're just improving our driver ratings, so we don't want to do any dumb moves, any over-the-top lunges, any dive bombs that will throw our race away. We don't want to crash too much either, because we're trying to improve our driver rating and safety rating so that in the Manufacturer's Cup we can get some more points, because currently the top points are only like 60 points, but I want to be getting somewhere around 80. I'll show you my position after this, but alright. Okay, so starting the race, we're going to fall straight under the Aston Martin, just so that we can get the slipstream into turn 1. We don't need to lift for turn 1 because, going way too wide, so I have to lift. Don't give me a penalty. Going underneath the Aston Martin. And there's some serious carnage behind us as everyone just goes straight into the wall, which is not the best racing line, but I have seen worse, definitely. So the Audi is pulling away with a 1.2 second lead already. But going a bit squirrely through that turn there, which is going to give him a bad run down this downhill straight. So we will be in the slipstream behind him, and he's going to be pulling us along, getting a 2 second lead to third place. Just trying to keep with him at this point. Ideally, we do want a first place for our driver rating as well, because a good position. Driver rating runs on kind of a point system, as I've noticed, where the higher you finish, the better driver rating you get. Like, the better it improves your driver rating. Getting a horrible line and exit through that last corner. Oh no, the exit was alright. But we just want to keep our composure and get some decent laps in. Alright, light lift through the first bend. Braking just before the 100 board. Going completely deep, but ultimately getting a better run than Super GT wannabe. As he goes wide on the grass as well. Still pulling away from us. Getting a slightly better exit. Okay, so it looks like we're not going to be able to catch him, which is fine. We're just going to hope that he sends it into the wall and turns left on a straight or something like that. Getting a very poor exit there. Oh, that was a horrible turn. That was absolutely horrendous. Now this is my first race of the day, so you're going to have to cut me a little bit of slack for my shocking performance. Comes across the line to set a 142.7. Might try and get a fastest lap because that gives you a good driver rating as well, to show that you can perform. Actually managing to slow the car, but it still gets a better run than us. I do know that the Audi has a better acceleration than us because we are only in the 911. You are a bunch of cans. Yeah, there's a few of those in this race. Engine braking into this sweeping right-hander, into third, accelerate as early as possible. Still not getting a good run though. Setting a faster lap though. Run it onto the rumble strip, maximize our track limits. Now I hate this corner because you can't actually blink, otherwise you'll get the line wrong. You have to be so laser focused. Set to 142.5 while we set a 142.9. Last lap of the race. Now we need to hope that he absolutely bins it through one of these corners, otherwise we're not getting a win. But I am happy with the second place, given that we started in third. It's a one position gain, but at the top of the pack. Going 2/100ths of a second faster through the first sector. Managing to slow the car properly. And getting a little bit of wheel spin out of that corner, which slows us down quite a bit. Coming down the hill towards that sweeping right-hander. Now the reason I don't have names for these corners is because this is actually a custom track from Gran Turismo, and I don't know the names. I don't think there even are names. Going 3/100ths faster. Short shift into third so that we can come wide without slipping the car. Generally you don't want to grab the rumble strip, but I did. And coming home in a P2 finish. Alright, there we go. P2 in our first race. So it's not bad, given that we started in third. Pinner ended up in sixth. So he got a pretty poor performance, but he did kind of go real deep into turn one. Let's wait for everyone else to finish as well. There we go, podium finish. And a clean race. Okay, that's good for our SR racing. Alright. Save the replay. And we'll quickly check our driver rating before we jump into another race. Alright, so we're at mid B, and that is at mid B as well because my races last night were pretty poor. Quickly show you my standings at the moment. So we've done round 1 and round 2, which were Interlagos and the Nürburgring in Group 3 and Group 4. So currently I am second in the region. Second in Auckland, but there's only a few people at the moment. 8th in the manufacturer out of 200, so top 5% and top 5% across Asia, Oceania, which in my opinion is actually a pretty good position for me. Only in GT3 at the moment because as I mentioned, my driver rating was absolutely tanked. But out of however many thousand in this region, I think 61st is not a bad position. So we're going to jump into another race. We're going to set some qualifying laps as well. Hope that we can get a faster lap so that we can get a pole position. Kind of want to get a high 141, maybe a mid, but I'm not sure how possible it's going to be given that we are driving on a controller and at a pretty poor performance today. So 142.1 is the time to beat. Get a good exit out of that turn so that we can get a good run down the straight to start our lap. Now I would load a Ghost, but most of them are 139s and stuff like that, which I can't beat given that I'm driving on a controller. Going pretty wide and clipping the wall, which takes away a tenth of your time normally. Need to be a bit gentler on the throttle out of that turn. Now we'll just set a benchmark time at the moment, see where we're at currently. Still want to set a pretty fast lap though, so that's why I've got the sector times up. 32.8 through the first sector. again. So generally when you come out of that corner, if you look up at the screen, at the current time as you come out of that corner, if it's saying a 32, generally it's going to be a 42 when you cross the line. Going really wide but gaining on our time anyway. Slowing the car a little bit too much into that corner there. So we need to shave off 7/10, or just over half a second, which we won't do if we take a line like that. Or if we take a line like that. There we go, that's a good exit. so there's a lot of time to find on this track. Okay, here we go. I'll go quiet for this lap so I can get a good qualifying time. That's not a good lap. Generally, hitting the wall and giving yourself damage is not an optimal strategy. Using the engine to brake through that corner there instead of the brakes. Obviously dab the brakes a bit, but not too much. Still about 4/10 up on our time, because I said it goes to be 4/10 in front of us. So if we're at it, we're that far in front. Touching the wall is very slow. Yeah, we lost a lot of time through there. Right, it's not going to be a good lap. Not at all. We don't even have time for a better lap. Yeah, 1:40.35. I absolutely hate that corner. Can never get it. But as we come down the hill, gain on our time by a couple thousandths. Lots of time to find through that corner. Ah. Yeah, no, we're not gaining on this time by half a second. Just give up like that. Don't have enough time. Do some donuts just until the time trial finishes. Having an absolutely horrible line, that was atrocious. Alright, here we go, going into the race, and we are going to be starting in P5. That's... alright. Get a little warm-up in, maybe. Game doesn't want to load. Well, actually, no, it's not the game, it's the people. People don't want to load. So this is the last day for this daily race to be here. I believe it is meant to change tonight. So we're just trying to, since we got so much practice on this race, we're gonna just use this to increase our driver ratings. Just do some donuts on the back straight. There we go. Some good donut lines there. As the warm-up finishes and we get ready to go into a race, it will be a couple of seconds before we actually start the race. Right, so we've got a hurricane in front of us, which happens sometimes, but generally I don't actually know how they perform, because once again, another car that I haven't used. Alright, so there's a Ferrari at the front, which is very fast through the straights, but slow through the corners. So we might be able to get up there. Red Bull sponsored Huracan, never seen before. Audi R8 behind us. Very good acceleration, so we're going to expect some contesting from him very early on. Alright. And we got that Aston Martin there as well. Right. Go straight underneath the Huracan so we can get the slipstream. Oh, someone going into the back of someone, which slowed them down, which threw me straight into the back of them, and I get a 2-second penalty for colliding with a car, even though there was absolutely nothing I could do about it. Still gonna go under. Oh, gonna have a Ferrari try and give us a pit maneuver, which has given us damage on 3 of our 4 axles. So we're now going to have some very slow straight line speed and slightly turn to the right at the same time. Oh, this is why I hate this race and these driver ratings. The amount of dirty drivers and people who don't know how to race properly in these lobbies, it's actually insane. Right, so we're going to come up to the penalty line and we're going to serve our penalty. And most likely go down to P7, maybe P8, because a 2-second penalty is never 2 seconds, it's more like 5. So we're going to come shallow to serve our penalty, shift down to first gear. Got the Aston Martin in front of us serving his penalty as well for colliding with the car. Going to go underneath him through this last turn, not quite going to make the maneuver, so we're going to pull back in and try to get the slipstream from him. Got the Genesis behind us, flashing his headlights at us. Shifting into 6th for some reason. We're going straight into the wall, forgetting how to drive because I was too busy racing in my rear view mirror. Zona Moshi, who is a very dirty driver, I've seen him before, and he has actively gone out of his way to push me off the track before. So we're going to be very cautious of him if we actually catch up to him. Alright, so our safety rating is going to be tanked in this race, along with our driver rating if we don't finish in P7 or higher. Alright, so we've got some very dirty drivers in front of us. Tahua, Zonamoshi, and no one else, but these two have pushed me off and gone out of their way to push me off before. So hopefully they take each other out. Kahua in the Genesis as we catch up to him. I might try and go for a move here in this last sector. See if we can get him on the last corner, get a better run than him. Quite a bit of colliding on that last corner there. Porsche comes back across the track. So, oh no, Audi, sorry. So we get a position there. These two drivers going at it. We're going to be a bit careful. Our car just doesn't want to turn, so we're just going to leave this lobby and rage quit. Not sure why the car didn't want to turn there. It was the same line I take every lap, but you know, it's what it is. Alright, so we're just going to try to set some faster lap times here and then go into another race. Oh, shocking performance today. Already messing up that corner before we even start our lap time. And again. The car's just not wanting to turn. I think I might have permanent damage. Yeah, I'm going to take it to the shop. I think it's got proper damage. Which would make sense because there's been some serious damage, serious races that this car has had to deal with. Some very selfish drivers had cars turn into it purely because they didn't like that someone who qualified slower than them was overtaking them. Right, so car maintenance and service, and yeah, there we go, the oil. So oil being slightly dirty in this game actually influences the entire car. Your steering and everything can be thrown off purely because of your lack of power. So we'll quickly give it an oil change. Go back into a race. So currently we have a mid B rating on both driver rating and sportsmanship rating. We'll go into a qualifying time trial, see if that's done anything for our steering and straight line performance. Yeah, that's so much better. Way better. Oh my gosh, it's actually crazy how much it's helped the car. Alright. So I'll go quiet, try to set a fast lap. Ah! It wasn't going to be a good lap as it was, but I was going to try and get it back on that last corner. Yeah, 142. Oh, on the absolute rugged edge. Oh, come on. Alright, so that is half a second faster. Almost. Well, just. So that's going to be a 42.2. Go try it again. It was a good lap. It was going to be a good lap until that corner. Okay, so there's time to find there as well. Right, here we go. This will be the good lap. Fuck! Oh, sorry. I forgot I'm streaming. I got so locked in. Ah! It was gonna be such a good lap. Ah! Okay. Don't forget you're streaming when you're playing a video game and you get annoyed. Okay, here we go. Ooh, very fast. Shit. That's not good. I was 2/10 up and then I just spun the wheels. Okay, we've got time for one more. We've got time for one more. That was faster, but we can go even faster. We can get a 141 if we piece it together. No! Okay. There is time to find, and I know exactly where it is. I know where it is. It's at that last few, it's at that last sector of the track. Come on, baby. Come on. Ah! Oh! No! No! Oh, I'm so sad now. It's like that 141 is just like not letting me get it. It's like, yeah, you can get me, but I'm not gonna let you get me. You can get close, but like the optimal is saying, a 142 flat. At the start of that last lap I did, we were on track to get a 141.9 or a 141.8 because we were 0.3 faster. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Go do some donuts. Get my mind off it. Ah, that's so sad. Almost got it and then lost it on the last corner. someone else doing donuts? I want to see. Alright. Starting in 4th position. Got an AMG behind us. Of all vehicles. Right, so we need this to be a good race so that we don't destroy our safety rating and driver rating. With the Makita sponsored AMG behind us. I want to be sponsored by Makita. They're a good company. But it's okay, we have a shark livery. Oh, hello, Super GT. You too. Look, he called us out. Nice. Oh, close to the wall. Try not to get dive bombed. Managed to keep it together through turn 1. Brake a little early so that we don't compromise someone else's race. Just try to keep it tidy. We just want a tidy race. Now I know that this AMG is pretty fast, seen him before, and he was making moves to overtake me, so what we're going to do is we're going to lift a little and try and not compromise him, but just give him a slightly slower run through this long sweeping right-hander, where it didn't work, so we're now going to go into this corner almost side by side. Alright, so it's going to be on the inside. And see, it's things like that that make me not like these races. And the bumping. But I feel like it wasn't intentional. But he got the move done, so good job him. Gonna have to decelerate quite a bit here because we've got the slipstream. Oh, and he clips a wall, and the guy behind us keeps turning left even though the road has straightened out. We're gonna go underneath the AMG, not make the move, but we're gonna try again here. And he goes into the wall, and there we go, another position mate. Now we've got the Porsche behind us, immediately contesting our position. So we're going to brake late and use the engine to slow us down. And we're going to come wide out of that corner and get a pretty poor run onto the straight. So we're going to have to try and cover him on that sweeping right-hander as well. Going to third gear and not making it work. Down to first gear, back into second to rotate the car, accelerate out, short shift to third. Managed to stick the corner. Right. Coming onto lap 3. We've got half a second between me and fifth. We've got a way better run through that corner than us. Not slowing down very efficiently, but we'll make it work. Third is starting to pull away. Sounded like someone hit the wall there. And Rainmaker has left the room. Alright, so we've got a little battle up ahead, so we might be able to catch him if they keep fighting. I'm very focused right now. Yep, so the gap is coming down and the Lamborghini is off into the weeds as Super GT goes into a Ram. And he's off as well. So that's two positions as they both go off the track, choosing the slower line instead of the faster line. So now we just need to hold this position. Braking before the 100 board, engine braking, engine braking, engine braking, doesn't work. So we just need to hold this position now. Third place is 3 seconds behind us, so we have a decent gap. Getting a pretty good line through there. Well, what I thought was a good line, but apparently not. Oh no, yes. We've got a good line. Okay. Gaining on first, who is 7 seconds in front, so we're not going to worry about him. Third is quite far behind. Getting a really poor run out of that turn there. But it's fine because it looks like if we don't go off the track, hope I don't jinx it, we should be finishing in second place, which is fairly respectable given our current track record on these races. And there we go, coming around the final corner of the race. Coming home in a respectable second place, starting from fifth. Alright, that was a pretty good race. Gotta get in a little stretch because of how focused I was, turning into a pumpkin. Right, so Super GT Wannabe finished in 5th place, so sorry to him. See if he wants to add. So our safety rating, sportsmanship rating, sorry, is C for some reason. Again. Has he left? No, he hasn't. Otherwise, 20. Don't know why I asked that question. Alright. Here he is. View profile. Ah, I've already requested. Actually, I'm gonna quickly check my PSN, my ratings, because for some reason it said we had a sportsmanship rating of C, which I was not aware of. Yeah, cancel entry. Oh my god. So that race we did, not the last one, but the one before, must have tanked our safety rating. Let me just quickly check my phone. I had a few messages during that race. Alright, so we're going to go into this next race. We're going to set some qualifying laps. Try and see if we can set ourselves a pole position, because I'm sick of getting a provisional third. So we'll try again. So for those of you who don't know that word that I just said, provisional is your qualifying position. It's not your actual position, it's just where you start the race. Alright, second gear for this corner, get the rotation. Okay. We're going pretty wide there. Slowing the car down respectively. English is hard. Bouncing off the limiter, which is not really a good thing to do. Slows you down quite a bit. Coming down the hill. Pretty slow out of that corner. Yeah, 32.9. Ah. Yeah, okay, this isn't going to be a fast lap. It was to begin with, because we got a 32 flat, and then we went and made that horrible error. Oh my god. It was going to be a 141. It was going to be a 141. But we went and made those errors, and we now have a 142.6. Okay, so we're at least consistently getting a 142. So it could be worse. Braking just before the 100 board. Pretty slow through turn 1. Oh, very close to the wall there. Getting the back end out, which isn't ideal. But we've got time to find on this corner here, the right-hander at the bottom of this hill. Looks like the dog's about to bark again. Yep, there he goes. Ooh, a little squirrely. And we've got time to find here. Yeah, there we go. There's 2 tents right there. No, 3, sorry. Oh, so messy on that last corner. Can never get it right, but we are going to be just under 3 tents up. Okay, maybe quarter of a second. So we've got a 142.4. Go around the track again. Before the 100 board, engine braking the whole way down, because fuck the transmission. Don't care if I swear. Sorry to any viewers who don't like swearing. There we go. There's the exit we needed. Still pretty slow, because we were braking quite a bit earlier, but we are gaining, so we'll have a better run into this right-hander. This lap has to work, because we don't have another run, we don't have time for another run. There we go, accelerating out of the corner. Faster again, well, not faster, we're still slower, but we've got time to get the car around the track, and we've got time to gain on that final corner. We've got quite a bit of time to gain actually. And we do not gain on that time. Still could be worse, could be a 142. And we're just gonna go straight into the wall here. Whoa! Even got air. That's funny. Alright. You guys get 20 seconds of donuts, so eat up. As we just wait to go into another race. Damaging the rear of our car. Right, there we go, going into the race, and we're going to be starting in Wow, okay. Alright. That's quite far down. So it seems that we have gone into a very fast lobby with a lot of A-rated drivers and A-plus drivers. Pretty scary, if I'm being honest. A lot of people that we are familiar with, though. We have Notty, who I've raced before. BVL Flash, I've seen him before, believe it or not. Twin Power, Poke Pros, a lot of familiar names, actually. Like, a lot of them. And we have raced these two before on the stream. Just be respectful, be nice. Say hello. Right. 10 seconds until the race starts. Okay, so we're starting in P8. So we just need to get at least P6 or P5 to get our driver rating up. We really want to get our safety rating up on this race. I've seen VT as well. We've raced him before in the Citroen. Wow, this is a very close lobby. Alright, this is going to be a tough race. It's going to be very hard. Starting in the middle of the pack. Citroen already getting a really good start for some reason. Not sure if we're going to have to decelerate for this corner or not. Gonna play it safe and decelerate anyway. A couple of people go into the wall. Getting bump drafted. Immediately going into P7 on turn 1 as everyone turns into bowling pins. Managed to avoid the collision myself though. Right. Coming up to my horrible corner that I absolutely despise and wish didn't exist in the game. So we're aiming for P5 at the moment so that we can get a good driver rating. Currently we'll get a driver rating increase already as it is because we are in P7 and that's where the threshold is. Got a 1 second gap to P8, so we just want to hold that off. Still a lot of time to go. A lot of carnage going on here. 4 abreast currently, alright. So we're going to get a good run on the Ferrari here. Oh. And that bump draft that I tried to do didn't go to plan, and we are now in P dead last. With rear axle damage and bumper damage. So we've got the Audi on the inside of Notty. Okay, so he gets a run because of damage. Gonna have to brake a little bit here so we don't hit the wall. Gets a 0.5 second penalty. Alright, so we've got a lot of work to do now because we have to get back up to P7 to save our rating. Get a run on Notty. Try go down the inside maybe. Not really, doesn't really work. Alright, we are going to exit. Because that was a horrible performance. Absolutely shocking. Disgraceful. And our driver rating and safety rating. Alright, so the next entry is in 15 minutes. Let's see what this one is. 4 minutes and a Tesla. No thank you. Don't want to drive a Tesla. Alright, so maybe we'll just set some qualifying times. Try to get faster. Just so we can get a pole position. Oh yeah, dog's barking again. Okay. Generally don't want to mount the curb there, but I'll make it work. Alright, starting our lap. Pretty tidy out of that turn. Generally very difficult to do. Third, fourth, close to the wall, almost kissing it. Could only barely put a credit card between that space. Using a lot of engine braking there. Entirely accidental. Ah. Alright, that's going to be a bad run. Okay, so it's going to be a 142. So we've got time to improve. I've got to keep the Ghost on this time. Just so we can see where they're braking and where we can brake later. Already gone 3/10 faster. Keep the Ghost off so that he doesn't get in our way. Oh, clipping the wall. We'll go down to third. Ah, lost all the time we gained through that one mistake. Second gear. See if this is a better run. Way better run. Got 2/10 through that one corner. Right, back down the hill. Down to first. Third gear. Managing to gain on the Ghost. Two tenths faster currently. That last sector is where all the time is. So managing to get pretty close to our current time, 1:42.3. Try again. Very tidy through that first turn. That was a mess, but we know we have a lot of time to find because I found it in that last lap. So at the moment I'm just adapting my gears because I've found that second gear through that turn is faster, down to first and then up to third is faster through here. And then second gear on that last turn is faster. Alright, here we go. Here's a fast lap. Still pretty close to our initial time. Slowing down pretty early, but not being behind our time this time. Messing up that turn there, but we're still gaining on it. We got it down to under a tenth. So we should be able to get it on the sweeping corner. I'm going to start naming the corner soon. Here we go, now we're in front. Every time I get in front, I run wide on that corner. Every single time, without fail, it's that corner. Okay, here we go. Here we don't go. Alright, let me try again. Alright, so we're level with the ghost currently. Still level with the ghost. Completely forgetting to engine brake. Ah! Alright. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Alright, here we go. Last sector. Nah. Not quite. Alright, we'll try again. It's gonna be a 142.3. Oh, okay, that wasn't good. That wasn't either. Where's the time on this lap? Yeah. Yeah, right there. That's where the time is. Yeah, that was messy. Okay, right. So we've got dirty tires now going into lap 3. As you can see by the car stepping out everywhere. Alright, here we go. Okay. 10.5 up. Three tenths up. Oh my god! Oh my god, yes! Oh, finally! Oh, oh, that was so difficult. I've been trying to do that for 4 days. 4 days I've been trying to get under a 142. And we got a 141.8. And there was still time to find in Sector 2 and Sector 1. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh. Oh, I'm so happy. Where does that put us on the rankings? I know it's not going to be too high. Oh, okay, no, we don't have time. We have to enter now. We'll have a look after. We'll have a look after. Where does that put us on the grid, though? Because that is two tenths faster than our actual than our initial qualifying time. So that puts us in 4th. We'll make it work. So once again, we are BB with a lot of familiar names again. So this is going to be the last race of the stream. I'll quickly have a look at where it's put us in the global rankings. But I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, 141.8. I don't really want to put in effort to increase on it again, because I'm pretty sure this is the last day for this being a daily race, and it's going to change again. So we'll just take this race and make sure it's a good one. I don't even know what the track limits are there. Okay, here we go. Jumping into our final race of the stream, starting in P4. We'll aim for a podium, maybe third or second. That'll be our goal, third or second. So either someone comes off or we make an overtake. But that is the goal. There we go. Go to our radar so that if someone overtakes us, we can see them. Sorry, I was in the middle of the yawn. Alright, so we're not going to break into this bend. Okay, maybe we will. Ah! And we spin out into P last. Ah. I thought that was a good line. Alright, so it at least gives us some work to do. Okay, so maybe not P2 or P3 anymore. Maybe just P anything other than dead last. But these guys are qualified all the way down here, so we'll hopefully be faster than them. Not sure what happened there. But we'll make the most of it. Everyone's fighting down here. Oh, don't like being at the back of the pack. It's like being in an MMA ring. Okay. We did have slipstream, but we just lost it because of that exit. We're going to go for the move here. Get the move done. I want to be just in front of him. Get shunted from the back into the wall. Oh, shunted again. So we got bumper damage and axle damage. Not ideal, but could be worse. Okay, got the slipstream coming down the hill, which is going to help us with our damage so that we can stay away from that guy. Twin power going wide, so we're going to make the most of that, take the position. Going to have to feather the throttle there, getting a poor run onto the straight. Knotty catching a lot of rumble strip there. So we're going to get the slipstream onto the straight, and 7th is quite far in front. Maybe try and make a move. And he pushes us, okay. Alright, and ruins our race. Because people don't know how to look underneath. Okay, so this guy has a 1 second penalty. So we don't need to worry about him. Okay, or he's gonna brake check us. God, everyone is so dirty in these lobbies. I actually hate it. Okay, yellow flag. Not sure what that's about. I knew I shouldn't have gone for that move. I knew it was too risky. Especially in these lobbies. I want to be back to S-class safety rating. But it takes so long to get there because everyone keeps barging into you. See? See what I mean? You see what I mean? Do you see that? What is that? He turned into me on purpose. That wasn't a track rejoin. He came across to make sure that he collided with me. I'm actually fucking pissed. Okay, we'll go around the outside of this guy. And he concedes the position. There's Yowie getting what he deserves. Alright, so I'm going to do another race after this. Yeah, you should be. Brief, yellow flag. Oh, yellow flag again. Getting a better run than Notty onto the straight as we come down the hill. Alright, and that is the end of our race. As we come around the last few corners. As you can probably tell by the silence after that race, I'm pretty angry. Clean race. Somehow my sportsmanship rating increased in that race. Alright, we're gonna go watch the replay, see if Yowie did turn into me or not. Look at these. Alright, start the replay. Alright, where are we? We're coming around there. This is when I tried to go under the inside of Naughty. Yeah, there I am. There we are. Alright. Yeah, what was that? Did he try brake check us? Was that a brake check? Yep, that was a brake check. Alright, so we'll keep watching him. Oh, he wall rides. Wall riding doesn't really work on this track, bud. Here we are. Yeah, that was on purpose. Because he was on the track by that point. And then he tried to come across it. Alright. Well, anyway, on that very disappointing note, well, it is time to end the stream. Thank you all for watching. I hope you did enjoy the actual good laps and races that we did. Pretty upset with the results that we got, but that's just another day in Gran Turismo. Anyway, oh hey Isaiah, your timing is a little bad. I'm just ending the stream now. But I want to thank all of those who watched, and I will see you all in the next stream, whenever that may be. Right, now stay tuned for some YouTube videos. I am still currently editing the Manufacturers Cup rounds, but without further ado, I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, Grace Monkeys. See you later.